Hey, you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. I'm so delighted you could join me today because we're going to do an audio recording. This is an audio recording because the energies are a little bit weird right now. So I really just want you to focus in on my voice and not on the cards and not on the, I don't know, what's the word I want to use? Not on the theatrics, I guess we could say. So we have this energy of the divine masculine, and he's, I was going to post a little bit later on today, but the thing is that he wants to come through right now. He's got you on the mind. He can't stop thinking about you. He is concerned for you. He is wanting you. And it's more than lust, and it's more than a sexual connection, or as I say, I don't know if it's an Australian slang thing, but we would say, he wants to do more than just bump uglies with you. Right? Take it how it resonates for you. But it's this, old-fashioned kind of love. It's this black and white movie kind of love. It's this, meet me in San Francisco kind of love. It's this, I don't know, let me quote a few movies as we go through. It's this Titanic kind of love. It's this Notebook kind of love. It's this, let me say, Wuthering Heights kind of love. It's this, what else? What's another movie that I was thinking of? I don't know. Romeo and Juliet kind of love. He actually can't have anyone but you, which is a really beautiful and interesting phenomenon that's coming through as we push into the year of 2022. And what I love about this is that he knows it in his heart now. So whether or not he's doing anything about it is a whole nother issue. But what we're going to do today is we're going to delve into the secrets of divine masculine in just a moment. So I have some song synchronicities that I want to bring to you. And I just woke up, so, oh my gosh, I haven't warmed up or anything. You can buy my album. It's available in the description box below. Of course, I'm joking. The first thing that I want to say is the feminine comes through, even though she's in this loving space, it's kind of like she's in this mode of, the best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. Oh, ho, ho, I'm totally crazy. Forget I'm a lady. Men's shirts, short skirts. Oh, ho, ho, I wanna be free. Yeah, feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. Right? Take gender how it resonates, of course. But she's kind of like, she's sick of being sad, She's sick of being lonely. She's sick of being, not having any fun. And if she has to make her own fun, she will. And the masculine comes in this really feminine energy. Just how, the feminine's trying to kind of power through and, I'm kind of being assertive right now. I'm kind of just doing my thing. If we could just do the whole Shania Twain albums where she's being sassy, like even, that don't impress me much. I've known a few guys who carried a mirror in their pocket, a comb up their sleeve, well, just in case. All that extra whole gel in your hair ought to lock it, 'cause heaven forbid it should fall out of place, right? And then she's like, whoa, whoa, you think you're special? Whoa, whoa, you think you're something else. Okay, so you're a rocket scientist. And then she's like, that don't impress me much. You know? So you got the brains, but have you got the touch? She's all about the touch. She's all about needing the affection. She's all about wanting true love that comes from a deeper place than just bumping uglies, than just having sex with someone. You know, anyone can have sex with anyone. But when you make love to someone and you connect in with their soul, that's a whole nother thing. And making love to someone is, you know, can be a lifetime process. Making love to someone and building a friendship and a nurturing bond is far greater and more important than just, you know, hanging out on Tinder and hooking up, let's just say, okay? So the masculine comes in with this feminine energy, and I'll get the cards in a moment for the secrets, but I want you to hear what he wants to say. And of course I'm going to forget the words, but he's very feminine right now. And he's actually doing the Whitney Houston song, share my life, take me for what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you. I don't really want to go where you don't follow, da 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 da, where you don't something, I always forget the words, you know. Don't make me close one more door, I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. That's what he wants to say to the feminine. And then he wants to say, oh, you know, I wish it would rain down, right down on me. Ooh, yes, I wish it would rain down on me now. Ooh, you know, I wish it would rain down, right down on me. Ooh, you know, I wish it would rain down on me now. And then there's this bit, let it rain down, let it rain down, let it rain down over me. He's, you know, he wants the love from the feminine to rain down. And it's this, you know, when he's alone and he's not kind of pining for her, he kind of does this cute thing where he might, you know, look in the mirror and imagine that he's impressing her in some kind of way. And then we come into this, you know, out of, it's not non-loving, but it's kind of a bit sexier energy where he goes, hey, pretty baby with the high heels on. Da 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 da. I like the feeling you're giving me. I don't know the words. Do 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 do. Have to look it up. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. The way you're making me feel, the way you're making me feel. You really turn me on, you really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet now, babe. My lonely days are gone, my lonely days are gone. So I feel like he's having a moment where he's, you know, kind of like, I feel the love and it's vibing through me, you know. That's a really great song. The way you're making me feel, you really turn me on. Fire hydrant explodes. You knock me off of my feet now, babe. You really turn me on. All right, I'm stuck in the 80s and 90s, and I know I am, but I can't help it. The songs from there were amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, let's get into the secrets of divine masculine, because that's what it's all about today, the secrets of divine masculine. As I'm shuffling, I'm going to tell you I have 10% off of all of my services until Christmas Day, up to and including Christmas Day, even though I won't be working on Christmas Day. But if you order a 1 hour reading, you'll get 10% off, and you'll also get a negative energy removal for you and your counterpart, or whoever it is you're inquiring about at this time. And those are very powerful. Alrighty. And negative energy removal by 2 is valued at 222. So it's really worth your while if you'd like to get a reading with me between now and Christmas Day. Alrighty, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. He wants to say a few little things to you, some secrets that you may not know. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This energy that's coming from him is really powerful. It's the, I'm so in love with you, I could never love anyone else. If I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have you, whoa. If I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have you, whoa, whoa. What's interesting about this is the divine feminine kind of goes, you keep me hanging on, set me free, why don't you, babe? Get out my life, why don't you, babe? Ooh, 'cause you don't really love me. You just keep me hanging on. Right? She's kind of like, you're not showing up for me, dude. In some ways you might be. Some of the more awakened masculines might be. But she's kind of, like, I'm doing all this crap on my own. You could be here with me. Where are you? So she's a little bit, set me free, why don't you, babe? Get out my life, why don't you, babe? Why don't you just stay in your third party? 'Cause you keep me hanging on. The third party might not be a person. The third party might be, that location that you're in, that job that you have, that, I don't know, that love affair with your hippopotamus, So secrets. Ooh, let's get into those, because he's being vulnerable, and I like this. I like the vulnerability here, because he's actually addicted to you, divine feminine. So all of that work, all of that inner work that many of you have been doing, if you're the divine feminine listening today, is paying off. It really is. And I know for some of you, you might say, well, I haven't heard from my masculine at all for a really long time, or the last time we spoke he was kind of weird, or it's kind of strange. But in his mind and his feeling, he is totally addicted to you. He is longing for an unbreakable bond between you and him, take gender how it resonates, that will last forever. He wants to have a love and an understanding. He wants you to know that he sees you as his soulmate. If he doesn't understand the term twin flame, he sees you as his soulmate, the one he was always meant to be with. This is a really deep reading. I don't know, as I'm talking, if you can feel the energy in your body from your masculine. It's really deep, it's root chakra all the way up to the heart chakra deep. It's like you should possibly be feeling some kind of kundalini rising or some kind of chakra movement. Take that how it resonates for you, because some of you, aren't into that stuff. But the whole feeling of the twin flame is within your body as well as your mind and your soul. It's really, it's a connection that is unexplainable. It's so deep that you can't explain it to, normal everyday people. So his secret is, if I'm in a third party situation, person, place, job, location, etc., I wish I could get out of it. I long to get out of it. I know that I'd need determination to get out of it. And I'm a bit scared, actually. I'm a bit vulnerable. I don't know how to do that. And then he asked this question of, would you be on board with somehow helping me do that? He loves you enough to have a child with you. He can't imagine his life without you. It's a very possessively loving energy. Not possessive in a toxic way, but I need you now. I think there's that song. It's 20 after 1, do, and I need you now. Da 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 da, da 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 da, and I need you now. It's that. It's, I would leave my current life for you. I would leave my country, perhaps, if we're talking other countries. I would leave my work. I would leave everything I know just to have that feeling of nourishment and that feeling of hope and love and kindness and bliss that I know you can only give me. You're the one who can give me that. But then the secret that he is ashamed to admit is that he's vulnerable. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to work out the logistics of moving, if it's moving. I'm not quite sure how I would go about doing that. His soul is a really caring soul. You've got to remember that he is you. And you know how gentle and loving and caring you are. He's also the same. So this emotional vulnerability is something that he needs help with. Perhaps your divine masculine has some kind of depression or anxiety or an addiction problem of some kind, and he would need, support. So the next 4 weeks are going to be incredibly important within your twin flame journey. And if you're not seeing anything happening in the physical reality, you need to go within and feel your masculine. There's this wonderful, nurturing feeling as though he feels lost without you. It's this feeling that the divine feminine, in the beginning of the journey feels when the masculine walks away, or when the masculine says, I'm too busy, or when the masculine says, well, no, I couldn't be interested in you in a romantic way, or, whatever the terms and conditions were in the beginning. He's turning around and feeling the same way that the feminine did. And he doesn't know how to make the success come his way. He doesn't know how to tell you that he's vulnerable and that he wants to come into a beautiful, romantic and loving connection that is soul deep. how would I go about this? How would I do the logistics of this? If he has to leave a karmic, how would I do this? If he needs to, fill out the paperwork to come to another country, how would he do that? He might have anxiety about traveling. He might have some anxiety about whether or not you would want him or whether you think he's attractive enough. So let's see what else he wants to say here with regards to, something that you might not know about your masculine. I feel like he gets into these moods where, he could be dancing around the house singing Ed Sheeran songs, Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. I'm in love with the shape of you. He might not be into Ed Sheeran, but you know what I mean. Whatever music he's into, I feel like that the songs that he's singing, he relates to you. Maybe he looks in the mirror and pretends he's singing, or it's kind of like, when Tom Cruise is in that movie with Rebecca De Mornay, and of course I'm not going to remember what it's called, but it's that classic one where he's dancing around, in his underwear and pretending to sing, I don't know, it's kind of like that Footloose feeling. Well, I gotta cut loose, Footloose, pick up my Sunday shoes, please, Louise, do, Jack, get back. I don't even know if I'm singing the right words. Let's ride on the railway track. I'm just making them up. Loose, Footloose, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, Footloose, whoa, whoa. You can almost feel him dancing around for you in secret. Whoa, whoa, got to, da, 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 da. Or even a Grease moment, Hey, Sandy, Oh, Sandy, baby, I'm in misery. Do. Remember that one? Oh, why you left me, oh Sandy. It's just so, I don't know, what's the word I want to use? Kitsch, maybe. I don't know, musicals, You know how cool musicals are, but it's kind of like that for him, So the next thing he wants you to know is that he knows that to come to you, he's going to have to find strength. He knows that he's going to have to, find, if we're going by the Chariot card, he's got to find his sphinxes. Is two sphinxes, or do we say two sphinx? I'm not sure if the plural of sphinx is sphinxes, but it sounds funny when we say sphinxes. So he's looking for his sphinxes. How do I get to you? How do I make this happen? Do you know that I'm in love with you? And if I haven't told you that I'm in love with you, I'm going to do some hinting, whether that's in the 3D or the 5D. He knows that you've been having a tough time. And if you haven't been having a tough time, he's having a tough time. He can't sleep very well. He's mourning what he might lose out on with you if you don't want him. So there's this interesting feeling of, without you I'm depressed, without you I feel like it's also this feeling of maybe I'm not good enough for you. I don't have much to give you. And you have so much that you've already given me. You're kind-hearted, you have a strong constitution, although you might be moody at times, you're normally very caring. Perhaps, you're a mother, or you're nurturing in some kind of way. You're kind-hearted and charitable and very, very cheerful. And he feels disillusioned by the whole, why am I feeling in love? Like, that's not something I'm used to feeling. Unless, of course, your divine masculine's a water sign and then they love feeling. But that, most of you probably are dealing with someone who doesn't necessarily find it easy to speak. I feel like they get tongue-tied when they think of you. They want you to know that they're there for you. Even though they're struggling so much, they want you to know, they're struggling with their own emotion right now, but they want you to know that they are here for you. Isn't that beautiful? Like, even though they're having this massive struggle working out their feelings, kind of going, man, we could have been together a long time ago if I had just worked this crap out in my mind. But of course, that's how the cookie crumbles with the twin flame journey. That's how the journey goes. Wow, throat chakra. Okay, he definitely wants to say something to you now. Throat chakra going crazy. Yeah, you gotta be crazy, baby, to want a guy like me. Yeah, you gotta be out of your mind. Crazy. So if I'm dreaming, don't wake me tonight. Wow. If this is all wrong, I don't want it right. 'Cause you're the one sure thing when I get lost in the game. Once again, could be I'm happy, I'm sad, could be I'm losing my head. Wow. Over you. Well, you gotta be crazy, baby, to want a guy like me. Yeah, you gotta be out of your mind. Crazy. He's afraid to tell you he loves you. But it must be some kind of mistake to give your heart away. Yeah, you gotta be crazy, baby. Wow. And then we also get this other song that says, if a boy had a chance with someone like you, are you gonna break his heart? Let him cry for the moon. Are you hiding somewhere behind those eyes? And then he says, I just freeze every time you see through me, and it's all over you. Electric blue. He's talking about her eyes. I can see that it may be just a vision of you. Electric blue. On my knees, help me, baby, tell me what can I do? Do, 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 electric blue. You can just about hear all the bands in my mind, can't you? You can hear the drums going and the guitar. I hope you can. So let's see. This is the last little message he wants to give, but it's very, very important. I might not have told you I love you because don't necessarily have a big self-esteem, and I just kind of don't really know how to be confident in myself. So he takes this pause and he holds on to what he already knows. He takes this pause and he understands that you might walk away, or that he might not have grasped you fully. And he's really afraid that if you don't end up together, that he would long for you for basically eternity. Let's just be dramatic. but he's being dramatic, so I'm allowed to be. You know, this love is deeper than you know. This love goes, you know, it's not skin deep. It's not, I'm on Tinder, swipe left or right. You know, that's a shallow depth. We're not in the shallow depth. This is a man, for those of you who are resonating with it, take gender how it resonates, of course, but this is a man or a masculine who is completely untaken by social media, untaken by what's going on in the fake realms of, you know, La La Land, let's say, with, you know, all the fakeness that's going on. And he's completely wanting to share his life with you. You know, this is union on its way. This is union coming for probably about 40% of you who are listening today. This is union in a really beautiful way. And he's showing up as the King of Cups in reverse. If you're into tarot and you wanted to know, he's showing up as the King of Cups in reverse. I don't know how to love you, what to do, how to please you. And then it's kind of like he says, I'm a man, I'm just a man, even though that's not really the right words because it's a woman usually singing a song, but I'll sing it how it resonates for our situation. I'm a man, I'm just a man, and you've probably had so many men before in very many ways. I'd just be one more, right? And then the feminine kind of comes in. Should I scream and shout? Should I speak of love? Let my feelings out. Let my feelings out. I never thought I'd come to this. What's it all about? He scares me so. So you can feel the feminine kind of being scared of the love, and you can feel the masculine want to bring it in but not rain it too hard. He doesn't want to rain it down on her too hard. You know, if he was riding a horse, let's say, he would be, you know, gently maneuvering his legs, you know, and letting the horse kind of, you know, understand from the touch that he was giving the horse, you know, those dressage horses, or those show jumping horses that, you know, the rider uses their legs. That's how he wants to maneuver it. I want to do it gently. I want to do it succinctly. I want to do it slowly and cautiously, but also I want to be on point. So he doesn't necessarily want to say the words, I love you, but he wants to show you through his actions, and then he hopes that you'll get it. For some of them, you know, it's like, I hope she gets the hint. You know, I don't want to kick her. If you're the horse, divine feminine, he doesn't want to kick you and say, you know, don't you know I'm in love with you? Damn it. You know, it's one of those old-fashioned black and white movies. You know, and the feminine's like, should I scream and shout? Should I speak of love? Let my feelings out. Let my feelings out. I never thought I'd come to this. She's frustrated. What's it all about? He scares me so. So on one hand, she's like, I freaking love you, Waldo. Where have you been all my life? And then she's terrified at the same time. So this energy of him coming in, watch out for it, divine feminine, because he is, you know, like stalking his prey. You know, it's like if he was a lion and you were an antelope or a cantaloupe or I don't know, cantaloupe's a fruit, isn't it? Maybe the lion wants to eat a cantaloupe and not an antelope. I don't know. Oh, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard, actually. But he also wants to say, should I scream and shout? Should I speak of love? Let my feelings out. I never thought I'd come to this. What's it all about? She scares me so. And he's afraid of you because he loves you. What if she says no? What if she doesn't want to be with me forever? I couldn't take the pain of that. I'd have to live in solitude for the rest of my life, Cue Wuthering Heights music right here. If you haven't seen that movie, Wuthering Heights, go and watch it. The old-fashioned movie version of it, the oldest version you can get, is the best. He's kind of in a black and white movie right now, and all of this love for you is it's like a melting pot that's starting to overflow. What do I do with all these feelings? I'm not used to having these feelings. I don't know what to do with it all. And the feminine's, she knows what it's like to have the feelings. And so this is one of the most prophetic readings that's come out, this week. I think it's amazing. He just, he wants to sing love songs to you. He wants to dance around and show you. He wants to cook for you. He wants to send you flowers. He wants to, romance you. He doesn't want to, fuck you. He wants to love you. I don't know how to love her, what to do, how to move her. I'm a man. I'm just a man. And she's had so many men before in very many ways. I'm just one more. Why would she choose me over everyone else? Maybe I've ignored her. Maybe I haven't been there for her. Maybe I should have been there for her and I wasn't. I had excuses. I had a karmic. I had a location difference. I had all this crap going on. And now he wants to scream and shout. Da 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 da. Let my feelings out. I never thought I'd come to this. What's it all about? She scares me so. Right? He loves you a lot. All right, before I go, I've been a very long time. Whoopsie daisies. Whoopsie daisies. If you have, Notting Hill's also a good one. If you haven't seen that, Notting Hill with Julia Roberts and what's his name? He's really funny. Hugh Grant. That's a good one. I feel like you need to watch some romantic movies and get a little bit more into your heart space, divine feminine, because sometimes the divine feminine can kind of go a little bit grrr, like I've had enough of this crap. So let's do joyful before we go, and I hope you're going to sing along with me, because I still don't know the words, and it's like my theme song now. Okay, Harry says hi, Charlotte says hi, all the gang say hi. They're going to dance in the background while we do it. Are we ready? Steady? And joyful, joyful Lord, we adore you. God of glory, God of light. Hearts unfold like flowers before you. By the way, what have you done for him lately? Ooh, yeah. What have you done for him lately? Ooh, yeah. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore you. God of glory, God of light. Hearts unfold like flowers before you. By the way, what have you done for him lately? Woo! Ooh, yeah. Now, whoever you believe in, doesn't matter. God, Allah, Buddha, Creator, Source Energy, the angels, or whoever it is that you believe in, doesn't matter. As long as you believe in love and you stay in your joy, you're on the right path and you can do no wrong. I love you all so much, and I want to thank you all for supporting my channel for so long. I also want to say that I'm really delighted to tell you that I've got a lot of my twin flames who've done my packages and systems coming into union. And of course that union starts from, from the self. So if you need help getting into union with yourself first and foremost, please contact me, and you can do my courses in modules. And of course the 10% rule will apply until the end of, until Christmas Day. I was going to say till the end of a certain month, but it's not. It's not quite that. But I want to help as many twin flames as I possibly can on this journey. I love you all so much. Please connect with me. Send me long emails. I absolutely love them. I love hearing about your journeys, and I love hearing from you. And if you want to do a one-on-one counseling session with me where you get to speak to me, I also do those as well. I love you all so much. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And I want you to stay in your joy and stay safe. Mwah. Kisses from Australia. Bye, everyone. Bye.